Art TV, and today we have Silecta. So those who don't know, if you explain from the beginning, how did you come up with that stage name?
Well, when I started off, I was more a DJ more than anything else.
Okay.
And I was really into like dancehall music, and in like that kind of that scene, the selector was the DJ, as opposed to like the DJ being the DJ. So I kind of took the name Selecta, and took my name Silas and put them together and just made Silecta.
Perfect.
Never looked back.
And do you still DJ today?
I do still DJ quite a lot, yeah.
Oh. Explain, how did you get into music and performing from the DJing?
Well, I started like writing lyrics mainly to take the mick out of people who do write lyrics, because a lot of them were like, I don't know, very typical, and it's kind of a scene that's very easy to satire, I guess. And then when I started doing it to take the mick, people started saying, oh, you're actually quite good, and I guess I kind of realised that and just never looked back and started writing more and more, and yeah, turning into Silecta, I guess.
Yeah. And do you find music writing easy, or is it quite difficult to get ideas?
I think it's quite easy when you don't try. It's one of them things where if you sit down and say to yourself, right, I want to write some lyrics, it just won't happen. But if you just like, I don't know, just let your emotions just flow, things just come to you and they just come out, and that makes the best material when you don't try.
Yeah, when it's more natural.
Yeah.
Do you have any other hidden music talents, like producing music?
When it comes to music, I do a bit of everything. I can play like a little bit of piano, a little bit of guitar. I produce quite a lot of music, but I kind of keep that hidden, I guess. That's just for like practice, just to inspire me musically. It's not really to like sell to anyone or let anyone hear it, I guess.
Okay, so saying that, do you think in the future you would produce for other people? Is that something you would like to do?
I think so, yeah. Because there's a lot of music I listen to and a lot of music I like to make that doesn't necessarily require a rap to it or something. So yeah, I could see myself making a lot of music that isn't for me, I guess, and might be for other people or just for a general public.
Definitely. How would you describe the music that you create? What kind of genre would it fit into?
Well, right now I'm kind of all over the place. Like, my genre is just Silecta, I guess. I've got influences that range from like jazz to like, I'm really into like some gothic rock and stuff now as well. I think my music, all I want it to do is really kind of portray a lot of emotion, and whatever instrument or whatever genre that requires, and so be it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of my music is very ambient. I like to like record environment sounds and kind of put that in as a backing track, and then drop some like kind of poetic kind of bars over it. And yeah, I think I can't really give my music a genre.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult.
Definitely fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of hip hop influences. That's like an evident one. But then other than that, there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on.
Do you have any musical influences? People that influence you, whether they're famous or family members? Yeah,
I've got quite a lot. Like, I'm really into people like Erykah Badu and like a lot of neo soul artists, and Jay Dilla mainly. He's done a lot for hip hop, and that's the kind of hip hop I like. All sorts of people. Bob Marley, in terms of like who he was as a person, not just his music, like is really inspiring. Same with people like Tupac. I don't even like Tupac's music, but I like Tupac as a person. And like, yeah, I find a lot of kind of influences from the personality as opposed to kind of the music. There's a lot of people whose music I don't even like, but what they represented means a lot. People like Homeboy Sandman as well. I've got influences from all over
varied, sounds like it. Do you have any plans for 2013 with regards to your music?
I do. Well, I'm currently at uni right now, so it's difficult to kind of... My plan is mainly to break into Bristol, but I've still got my band going right now. And hopefully we're going to do some festivals this summer, probably like small festivals around Oxford, just to get a buzz going about the band again, because the band hasn't gigged as much as it should, I think. I just really want to push for performances. I'm not really sure about an EP or an album this year. It's mainly just performances, just to get the buzz going and get get back into the flow.
Tell us a bit more about your band. So where have you performed in the past, and how did you all come together?
Well, my songwriting partner called TB, he's been in many bands around Oxford, so he just knows quite a lot of people, and I was working quite closely with him, like writing songs, and we had an album launch party for a little EP we launched, and I thought it would be a good idea to, rather than just perform with backing tracks, let's get like some sort of live act together, and he just managed to recruit like about 10 people to make a band. And we practiced quite a lot before the launch party, and it was just an incredible experience. Like, the band was like really good and really on point. And we performed in the cellar for the launch party. And off the back of that, like, we all wanted to kind of like get together again because we enjoyed the buzz so much. And then we performed at the Bullingdon quite a few times now. we're doing it again on the 13th of January.
Cool.
Hopefully we're just trying to branch out and just do more places, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's been going really well so far.
Perfect. Okay, so let's talk about your latest song. It's Not You, It's Me and How I Feel About You.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story behind that song?
It's a really personal song.
Yeah.
Like, I was going through a time where I just split up with my girlfriend and things were a bit, I don't know, they were a bit ironic.
Mm.
In the lyrics as well, everything's very ironic.
Yeah.
It was like we kind of weren't with each other, but we were still acting like we were together. And funnily, I wrote the song whilst I was like laying in bed next to her.
Mm.
And I wrote the whole song there and then, because I think that's when the emotions were flowing. And I guess it's just that really. It's quite, yeah. I mean, a lot of the lyrics are very ironic and kind of just explain perfectly how the situation was, how our feelings were like, kind of this isn't right, but it is right. And yeah, that's what the song's about, I guess.
Cool. And do you usually tend to write about personal experiences?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I feel a lot of people, they're scared to expose like weaknesses. But I feel like strength isn't a measurement of how hard you are or how powerful you are. Strength is being aware of your weaknesses and being comfortable with them. And I feel if I can portray that with my music and just confidently say like, you know, I was in this difficult position, and people will relate to me a lot more, and people, you know, people will let down their guard a lot more. Because I think too many people have this guard and this barrier. It's not healthy.
Yeah, perfect advice. So would you like to introduce your video to our audience?
Yeah, this is my video, It's Not You, It's Me and How I Feel About You, performed with Ella Martini and TV. Bipolar, cause I hurt you but then you cry on my shoulder. I know I told you that for a long time our time is over. We're still drinking whilst we're thinking that we'll die sober. It's all ironic as we lie here being honest, and we link pinkies, yet it's risky making promises. I'm sorry but I mean it. It seems that things got dirty since I started cleaning, and now I'm sleeping with you, I ain't dreaming.
I have time for you, but this is not the time for me. And it's a painful truth, but it's not you, it's me and how I feel about you.
I know you're hoping, but the offer isn't open. Despite the fact I'm touching you, I was free from all my clothing. I'm only here as I was DJing round the corner. I must be local for something I must do in the morning. It seems that this convenience has much more to its meaning, as these coincidences seem to stimulate our feelings. See, I'm not psychic, but impossible is nothing. It's your thoughts I'm touching. And for what I said, I know I keep changing my reason, but I'm dealing with the demons in my head. If I could take those demons, then delete them till they're dead. Cause you're in my world. No, I don't wanna hurt you. No playing games, so I don't need my ex up in my circle. We took it slow like turtles, but this lyricist couldn't keep up with your metronome, so I let you go. Yeah, I'm alone in the cold and the rain, but it get you cold. You're on top of my space like X, C, V, B, and N. You have your own, but still you called on me every time you needed a friend.
I have time for you, but this is not the time for me. And it's a painful truth, but it's not you, it's me and how I feel. And it's a shame we parted, but in life there's things you have to do. And I regret it saying that it's not you, it's me and how I feel about you.
See, I can see that irony makes it hard to accept the truth. But not only that, in fact, I wrote this verse while sitting right next to you. And although for what you've done, you will never be forgotten.
It's not you.
I am your choice, whereas you were just an option.